An update from Kirk Schultz.
Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Matt Lovelace.
And I'm Abby Davis. Welcome to Murrow News 8. After current president of the NCAA, Mark Emmert, announced he will step down from the position, there was speculation that WSU President Kirk Schultz could be his replacement. Schultz released a statement today responding. He said, quote, "I remain fully committed to my position as system president at Washington State University. I'm not interested in being considered as the next NCAA president. My support will continue to be with Mark Emmert as he finishes his time with the NCAA. I look forward to working with his eventual successor. Emmert will officially step down on June 30th, 2023. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I can hear something, but I can't hear anything.
Wazoo researchers are on their way to helping air travel become more sustainable. According to Wazoo Insider, researchers analyzed an experimental plant-based jet fuel that could increase engine performance efficiently. Their results suggest that this sustainable alternative could be mixed with other biofuels to fully replace these derivative fuels. The study will be published in the August edition of the journal Fuel. Speaking of fuel, diesel fuel spilled onto the Palouse River on Monday. Our live reporter, Shagun Bombadile, is on the scene, if you haven't already heard, to give us an update.
I can hear them, but I don't know if they can hear me.
Great, you're looking good.
I am at the Palouse River, where we're learning that approximately 1,200 gallons of diesel leaked into this water. The Department of Ecology released a statement saying that the leak started from a storage tank above ground. They also released another statement saying that they teamed up with a cleaning contractor in Spokane to help remove the diesel and the chemicals in the water. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Shagun. Researchers have demonstrated the idea of incorporating old masks into a cement fixture to create more durable concrete. Production of cement is a carbon-intensive process responsible for as much as 8% of carbon emissions worldwide. Medical masks have fibers that can be useful for the concrete industry, and if they're not reused, the mask can remain in the environment for decades and pose a risk for the environment.
Dr. Drew Webb from Pullman Family Medicine is hosting a Q&A session about issues relating to women's health at 5:30 p.m. tonight at the South Fork Public House. Dr. Webb has experience in microbiology, cancer research, and family medicine. The event is free and open to the public.
Wazoo received a generous gift of $52,000 from our former president and his wife, Samuel and Patricia Smith. This donation will help fund the upcoming construction and supplies for a state-of-the-art collection classroom in the Collection Study Center. This classroom will be used for workshops, training, class visits, and visual culture research. Construction will begin this summer and is scheduled to be complete by 2023.
Washington State University Library's catalog Search It will be upgraded on June 28th, offering new features to improve user experience. Changes include new records that will populate into the catalog much quicker, item availability windows will load faster, and electronic materials will have better control over how search results are ranked.
A major event returns to Moscow for the first time since the pandemic began.
And how has the late winter weather affected local farms on the Palouse? Find out after the break. Lots of students joined ASWSU on Library Road right outside of the clock tower earlier this afternoon for Food Truck Day. Free food was given out to students from several different vendors, and the Student Entertainment Board brought some live entertainment as well. This was the first event of its kind. After a break because of COVID-19, Moscow's Renaissance Fair is returning this weekend. The 49th annual event is from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday at East City Park. The event is free and attendees can enjoy live music, kids activities, a parade, food court, and beer garden.
Cable 8's Wazoo Record Room is now playing live concerts in Studio A. Murrow News 8's Gillis Williams and Olivia Oberst has more on the new production.
Studio A newsroom, television set, a stomping ground for members of Washington State University's Cable 8 Productions, and now, a concert venue. Wazoo Record Room is a music-themed web show that recently started incorporating live recorded concerts into their episodes.
So Wazoo Record Room essentially is the MTV of Washington State University. It's the only music show we have here on Cable 8 Productions at Wazoo.
It wasn't until this semester that Wazoo Record Room began incorporating live recorded concerts for the show's second season with Cable 8.
Adding these live shows and concerts into our series of episodes has been really cool to see, and I think it brings in a whole new aspect of content pretty much to our episodes.
The most recent concert headlined two bands, Taxi from Pullman and Pumice Pocket, a band comprised entirely of University of Idaho students.
I never been to Jackson Hall before. Getting to come here for first time, getting to see live music, especially getting to know more about the local artists around here, which is really cool and kind of builds character, I think, here in Pullman.
Wazoo Record Room is in the process of organizing their last concert of the year on April 30th.
So considering the fact that this was our only first season on Wazoo Record Room producing live music, I'm really...
It was a record-setting month of April for winter weather. Murrow News 8's Colby Enebrad met with local farmer Art Schulteis for insight on how it's affected Palouse farming.
Really, the only effect on our farm has just been the delayed spring seeding. The cold temperatures held, nothing grew for 10 days when it was snow on the ground and cold temperatures, but we'll take the moisture.
Well, I am certainly ready for some warmer weather. Vasily, what can we expect in the next couple of days?
Well, guys, this is my last time on the show today, so you may see some showers coming from my eyes, but there's going to be no showers coming from the clouds today. It is going to be 49 as a high and 33 as a low. It is 13-mile-an-hour winds today, so it might get a little gusty, but it should be more of just gusts instead of a full-on wind the entire day. The sun rose at 5:39 today, but all you early riders already know that, and it will set at 7:53 today as well. Moving on to tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to look pretty similar to today. It's going to be 55 as a high tomorrow, so a little bit cooler, and then it's going to be a low of 41, so the low is going to be a little bit better. And it's going to be partly cloudy. The wind's going to still be there a little bit. It's not going to be too harsh. It's going to be at around 12 miles an hour. The sun's going to rise at 5:58 tomorrow, so a little bit later than it did this morning, and then it will set at 7:54, so around the same time. Moving on to the state map. You already talked about Pullman, but our neighbors in the north is going to be 54, so a little bit warmer, and then a low of 34. Moving on to the Triple Cities over here, it is going to be 63 degrees, so pretty hot over there, but it is going to rain actually. So it's going to be a little bit of that warm rain, which sucks. And then moving on to Yakima, it's going to be 59, and it's pretty much raining all over the state today because over on the west side is going to be rain as well, but they're going to be in the mid-50s as well. So moving over to the 5-day forecast over in Pullman, on Thursday it's going to be 55. Like I said, it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cloudy on Friday as well. Saturday there could be some morning rain, but it should clear up later in the day. High of 55 and a low of 41 on that weekend, and then on Sunday it's going to be partly cloudy as well, and then some rain will be coming back on Monday with a high of 48 to start off your week. I am Vasily Varlamos, and that is the weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Vasily. Wazoo baseball had a chilly outing last night against a nationally ranked opponent. Stay tuned to see what Shane Murrow has to say about that.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience. Thank you so much.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Good evening, I'm Shane Murrow with sports. Wazoo Baseball hosted number 11 Gonzaga for a midweek solo game last night. It was a back-and-forth contest all the way until the 8th inning. The tie game was broken in the bottom of the 8th by the Cougs, courtesy of reigning Pac-12's Player of the Week, Jacob McKeon, with an RBI single. Reliever Caden Kalber slammed the door in the top of the 9th to preserve the 6-5 win and knock off their third straight ranked opponent. Wazoo faces USC at home for a 3-game weekend series starting this Friday at 6 p.m. The Mariners opened a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays with an 8-4 win down in Florida, their 4th in a row, and maintaining their lead in the AL West. Starting pitcher Logan Gilbert pitched 5 2/3 shutout innings and behind 3-run double by Adam Frazier, which was part of a 7-run 4th inning, fueled the victory game. Game 2 started at 3:40 local time today. The Mariners are currently down, 0-1 to Tampa Bay in the bottom of the 3rd. Marco Gonzalez took the mound for the M's today. At the Pac-12 Golf Championships, 2 Wazoo golfers carded under par on Tuesday. Sophomore Jaden Cantafio shot 2 under 69, and redshirt senior Max Sekulic ended the round at 1 under 70. The two highlighted as a solid day on the course for the Cougs, who overall shot 8 over and moved into a tie for 10th on the team leadership board with Arizona. Wazoo started the final round this morning. Max Sekulic led the way, shooting a 72.
Thanks, Shane, and have a sweet tooth. Today is the day to buy a pack of a certain candy. Find out what that is after the break.
They took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Well, if you didn't already know, it is National Gummy Bear Day.
It's funny that you mentioned that, Abby. I actually got some Black Forest real juicy, real good gummy bears. These also have real fruit juice in them. Care to have a snack?
Sure. You know, I feel pretty, don't have too strong of opinions about gummy bears, but pretty delicious. So go out, grab some for yourself, and have a nice rest of your day.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this